What time is it? Game time! Boo!
What up, YouTube? It's Friday Night Live with your boys, Detroit Love, PDubs, MichaelB The Game Genie, and Restalgia with another episode of the Super GameRoom Dudes. Let's get it started.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Funhouse. Thanks, as always, for tuning into the Super GameRoom Dudes, your arcade and gaming podcast show. I'm your host, Patrick, as always, and I have a full house with me today. I have my awesome co-host. How you doing, Carl? Detroit Love, what's going on?
You know how to do it, baby. Fantastic.
And we also have Restalgia here as well. How's it going, Restalgia?
It is going, sir.
And we got MichaelB The Game Genie, who's a little grumpy today, but we're going to try and cheer him up tonight. Ain't that right, buddy?
Good luck.
And not only that, guys, but we also have a couple of our community members, a couple of our favorite community members. We got Shotgun Sean, and we also have Jeff Rainwater in the house, guys.
Thanks for having me. Thank you.
Yeah, everyone in the live chat, please give them a warm welcome. Jeff, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How's everybody else doing? Hey, Brad. Gotta say hi to Brad. He always says hi to me, so I gotta say hi to Brad.
There you go.
What's up, Brad? What's up, Kev?
Yep.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah. Now, do we have all the usual suspects here tonight, Detroit Love? Are all the usual suspects in the live chat? Who we got here? We got Zohar, Mike Caputo, William Tinney,
Super Joe, Derek Smith, Adam. We got everybody in here. Todd, Devil Waldo.
Yep. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that little intro with the artwork. Guys, let's give a special shout out to Al Vickman, who's in the live chat right now. Al is a professional artist. He watches our shows all the time, and without us any pandering or asking or begging or pleading, he drew those superhero artwork designs of all of us, and I thought that was really, really cool. So Al, I know you're in the live chat. Thanks so much for drawing that. I was happy to throw that in our intro videos. Everyone loves their artwork except for Michael B. The Game Genie. Ain't that right, Mike?
Those were awesome.
Did you guys like them?
Yeah,
I love them, man. Love
Awesome.
I think they were great.
them. It almost made me wish I was a genie.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because yesterday you sent them over and you're like, check these out. And you're like, don't show anyone. And of course, the first thing I did was show them to everybody I know. So,
Oh, really?
yeah, of course, everybody.
I thought they were. I thought they were
so
great.
awesome.
Like I like PDubs. I like Detroit Love. I like emo Batman, and mine's pretty good too.
Okay, but before we get into the arcade gaming news, let's just show these off for a couple of minutes because when our viewers take time out of their lives to do this for us, we definitely want to honor these. And what do I love here? It's got the heart symbol on the chest, and we got the flannel.
Cape. The flannel cape, baby.
And the flannel underwear.
Yeah, I think we finally have an answer to his jammies question.
There you go, baby. There you go.
And there's Al right there, guys. Everyone give him some kudos in the live chat.
Thank you so much, Al.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Al.
we love it. And I'm pretty sure you'll see this in future content. There's the Game Genie. And Mike, I mean, look at this. You got maple leaf tattoos on some big biceps, bro. What are you complaining about?
Well, that part's real.
Let's see it. Let's see it. Pull your sleeve up. I want to see
Hold
it.
on. Did you notice on the bottom of the sword there's blood too?
Oh, look at that, dude. You even got a little blood down here.
I think that's
that's
maple
cool.
syrup.
This look, I mean, you kind of had to expect this when your channel's name is the Game Genie, I think it's gorgeous. Fantastic.
I think it is too.
All right. Now, here's what cracked me up the most about this is we got a P and a D right here on the chest. We got obviously Star Wars reference, right? Star Wars stuff. Got the lightsaber and the gun, but you notice the gun is an aim track light gun.
That's great. That's great.
That had me cracking up. The aim track light gun. Thanks so much, Al, because I've done videos on that before. He even got the gray in the beard. Look at that. He even got the gray. That's pretty dope.
You know who doesn't have gray in their beard?
Who?
This guy right here.
Yeah, well, that's
he's the only one.
Well, you don't get gray in your beard at like 14 years old, so you got to age a little bit. Come on,
Now,
Restalgia.
I mean, it literally looks like you sat in front of him and posed for this picture, Restalgia.
That's an impressive. That's an impressive drawing.
He did. Restalgia went to his house and said, "Paint me like one of your French girls."
Paint me like one of your French girls, Al.
He had me take my shirt off so he could make sure that he got all the arm hair correct. If you look under the neck too, there's hair coming out of the armor. It's pretty sweet. Zoom into that. Go into that neck shot.
Oh, look at that's gross, bro. Shave your chest, man.
Whatever. Don't you think it'd look a little weird if I shaved my chest but left my arms hairy?
Nobody wants to see that.
The arms are actually much hairier in person.
Yeah, they are. They're pretty impressive.
Yeah, so that was
quite a specimen.
It's like that scene from Don't Mess with the Zohar, and he's like, "It's so big," and they're like, "Well, it's not that big." The bush.
Yeah, you guys are hilarious, and kudos to Al because he's a much better artist than me. I mean, because honestly, this is the best that I could come up with when I was drawing Restalgia. You know.
Oh man, that's good.
I mean, nowhere near as close of a representation as Al, but this is pretty darn. This is decent, right?
That's good.
Wow.
If you made that a smidge sexier, Restalgia would buy that.
100%. 100%.
How much time do you spend making these every week?
Actually, no, I didn't. We Kamla, who's one of he does a lot of the artwork for our stuff. So Kamla made this.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, like, how much have you spent on Fiverr for real, artwork?
Yeah. Wait. He made one of me, Restalgia.
Uh-oh.
Who did?
It says Restalgia. Show PDubs one I made of him.
Oh, I don't have it on hand. Hold on. I will.
All right.
I'll send it to you later. We'll get it to you for the next one.
All right, let's start getting into the show. So let me get this off the screen here. I just forgot where it was. Okay, hopefully you guys took your screenshots there. And let's kind of dive into some arcade and gaming news. Now, Jeff and Sean, you guys are big fans of a lot of these companies, but one company in particular is the iiRcade, and I figured we could talk about that first since you guys are here. And Sean, why don't you tell people about that awesome shotgun blast that you took on the Facebook page, and all about what news did iiRcade drop this week that you as a fan got super excited about?
Oh, for I don't know if you can see it, that game there.
What?
Good.
ToeJam and Earl?
ToeJam and Earl. One of my favorite games, man. Favorite games. I played the first, second, third. Been a big fan of it, and once he dropped that news, smiles did not stop all day, man. And you kidded around for a while with that jam hint. I still can't believe that the first time you talked about that jam hint, Windjammers came out, and good game, but I was upset. I wanted ToeJam and Earl. And the second time though, you said jam again, and you put your character up there with the shooting the hoops, and I'm like, oh man, it's a basketball game. But I checked that stream out, and as soon as the toe came out, the jam came out, and those pictures start coming out. Like, no, you gotta be kidding me. This is not happening. And the new ToeJam and Earl, the modernized, I should say, ToeJam and Earl is coming out.
It took me a while to get it. I was like, what is this foot jelly cream thing about? Like foot jelly cream? Why do they keep showing foot jelly? Like,
as soon as I seen that foot, I'm like, that's it. It's toe. It's toe. And he said jam is a hint. It's ToeJam and Earl.
Well, then it made sense, right?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's what it is.
Yeah. And the thing is, too, which I'm also hyped about, is I didn't play this new one yet. I didn't. As big as a fan as I am of ToeJam and Earl, I wanted the physical copy of this game, and the digital came out, so I didn't try it out yet. And I was waiting for a physical copy, and it still didn't come out. And I'm like, oh man! So this is going to be a new experience, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait for this.
So Sean, there was no limited games release on this one. Limited run.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I seen a Kickstarter pledge, and I'm not sure if those included physical copies, but I seen those at a later time, and I was upset I didn't get in on that, because if they had the physical copies, I would have definitely went on that Kickstarter and got myself those physical copies. But I cannot wait. I'm hyped.
Yep. So for those of you who might be wondering what we're discussing, is the iiRcade arcade brand has announced that they signed a license deal with ToeJam and Earl back in the groove. So we're looking at a 2019 PlayStation 4 port of that game being ported over to the iiRcade. We're going to talk with Restalgia in just a minute about that technical stuff. But Zohar gave us a $5 super chat. What are the chances of a mini tour of their game rooms? He likes Sean's amiibos and Restalgia's figures. And Jeff obviously has one of the most amazing board game collections you've ever seen behind him. So maybe if you guys are free a little bit later, maybe we could walk around a bit. Is that possible with your setups?
With my webcam, I don't know. I don't know if I could take that off and show it around. But hey, I'll be glad to send him some pics of the rooms and the figures I have back there, all the pops and amiibos, and I'll be glad to do that for him.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is your first time on the show. If someone does a super chat and asks to see your room, you have to invite them to your house.
Oh boy!
Come on by.
Hey, I got Mortal Kombat. You can come by.
Come on by.
Everyone can
it's not the Mortal Kombat he likes, but hey, he could
flights to Seattle are cheap right now. So
now, ToeJam and Earl is going to be a fun game on the iiRcade, right? And the fact that he's bringing a more modern version, right, the 2019 version.
Yeah,
I think it would have been really cool for him to get the original plus the new one, right? That way you can satisfy the masses who want older stuff and newer stuff. But then again, the newer game, the guy who did the game, he had to create his own he created his own publishing company to produce and develop the game, kind of like Retrosoft Studios is a startup, right? He had to start up his own to get that game to be released, whereas the licensing for the first few games are owned by somebody else. Now, Restalgia, I noticed a lot of people were kind of confused about the fact that this iiRcade has the power to run PlayStation 4 and Switch games and pretty well. Any comments there, my friend? Because you know a lot about this emulation stuff, to kind of let people know that the iiRcade is a strong enough beast to run these games. Go ahead, man.
Well, I mean, it can't run all PlayStation 4
not
games,
all,
but you can. There are games like that aren't really difficult to run. So you don't necessarily need super powerful hardware like a PS4 to run them. They just run on the PlayStation 4. So they have their base game probably built in some sort of an engine that can export to different platforms, whether it's PS4, Nintendo Switch, if it's going to go to an Android platform or something like that. And then they just optimize it specifically for the chipset. So it's really not overly complicated. The game isn't like highly graphically intense, so it's a good fit. Very easy. I don't want to say an easy port, but it makes a lot of sense to port it over.
Now, Jeff and Sean, and either one of you can answer, and then let the other one answer. As fans versus us as YouTubers, what do you get? And we're fans too, but just as you guys, when it comes to iiRcade bringing over a more modern game like this, does that excite you, or would you rather see the older stuff? What are your opinions on the direction that they're taking? Because to my understanding, this isn't going to be the last modern game that Jong is working on. He's got a whole bunch under his belt that he's hoping to wrap up deals on. So what do you guys think about this? Sean, why don't you go first? We know you like this game, but what I'm talking about is the concept of modern games. Go ahead.
I mean, I bought the iiRcade for the hopes of modern games and older games, and he's bringing them out. He's bringing them out, both old and new. And I like the releases that are coming out every week. I would like to see more online games, which would be pretty nice to see. But I mean, the iiRcade has the power to play these modern games, put them on there, but at the same time, for everyone else, bring older games also that people can enjoy on the iiRcade. But you know what? ToeJam and Earl, all this talk got me so hyped up. I'm just like, again, I want to do a shotgun.
All right, let's do it.
ToeJam and Earl. I need to do this. I'm on live. Let me do a live shotgun for everybody. This is
all right.
And not just for ToeJam and Earl, though, but also for you, PDubs. Congrats on your 7,000. Hopefully 7,000 and beyond you'll go for subscribers.
Oh, thanks so much, man. Yeah, that was a nice little milestone to hit today. All right, guys, if you have a beer in hand, let's do a shotgun with Sean. Get ready. Go, 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 go. Boom. There you go.
Here we go. There we go.
There you go.
Well done. Jeff, your turn. And you're going to shotgun a high C juice box. Jeff,
good job, man. That was good.
Jeff, what do you think about the modern games that iiRcade is getting on this system? What do you think about this, my friend?
Well, okay, so when I got it, I mean, obviously there's some retro games and there's stuff, but I was born in 1982, right? So when I see that like half of the games are like ColecoVision games, like I never had a ColecoVision or an Atari, right? I started with Nintendo.
Whoa. Slow your roll. We're not going to be bashing the ColecoVision here. Absolutely.
And I was the biggest proponent of Slurpee. Have you guys played that one yet?
I remember.
Slurpee. Okay.
Keep talking. You love that game.
I picked the game that looked the stupidest, right? And I was going to hype it up as a joke because I'm a dork. And so I'm like hyping this game up. I looked at the manual and figured out like, what the storyline was and how to play the game and all this. And then I started playing. I'm like, this game is a lot of fun. It's super addicting. I hyped myself up on the game. And now I don't think anyone believes me when I'm like, no, it's a good game. It's $2.99. You got to buy. Nobody believes me because they're like, yeah, whatever. It's a joke. I'm like, no, it actually is good. They're like, yeah, dude, you were born in 1982. You never played ColecoVision. I'm like, just try this game. But no, seriously though, like this system has, like you said, it's got the power to play the modern stuff. And the Arcade1Ups, you constantly hear John D say stuff like, well, I don't think we have the power to be able to do this more modern game or whatever. And it's like the iiRcade does. And that's why I think it's such a good complement to this. So even though like I would say maybe 80 or 85% of the games that are coming out are from like the 80s and 90s, I'm loving the fact that this can play some of the newer modern stuff too, because the other systems don't have that, and it's kind of giving a different feel to the arcade, right? Because where else can you go and play games like Dead Cells on an arcade machine? I mean, or Retromania. That's going to be sweet.
it's kind of cool hearing this real world feedback, having you guys on. Thanks so much for coming on. Sometimes people think that us content creators are biased, but I mean, I think just by natural, we're biased about it. We're biased anyway, right? Like we like what we like, right? Like I make videos about stuff I like. I don't make videos about stuff I absolutely hate. You know what I mean? So, it's good to hear this real world feedback. Michael B, I appreciate you raising your hand. Go ahead, man. Go ahead,
So,
man.
Mike Hawk Hertz earlier in the chat mentioned that there's a possibility of John laying a trap that may spring in the night later on. I will tell you right now, like after my experience playing playing Dragon's Lair 2 and Space Ace, I've become very much in love with these I don't know what you call them, like press button games, and I can't remember what the exact term from them is, but I want to see more of this on the iiRcade, and like seeing Night Trap and some of those Sega CD games. Can you imagine like Mad Dog McCree? And I'm telling you right now, John, if you put Sewer Shark on the iiRcade, I'll get iiRcade tattooed on my ass. I swear to God.
You heard it here. We're gonna hold you to it.
Laserdisc games, yeah.
And then, of course, MCAP, Mike Caputo says that our Retromania cabinet's too sweet. I'm totally jealous of everyone who buys one. Man, that cabinet's gorgeous. So Jong's got some good stuff going. And he did release 8 games in the store today, including Congo Bongo, which I did buy after he bragged about it and told me it would be the greatest game I ever played. And I couldn't get past the first level this afternoon. But
nobody's surprised.
Yeah, but we will make it happen. So, but yeah, so good stuff for the iiRcade. And what I can tell you guys is more online games are coming. I actually know what the next online game is going to be. Ooh. And what I can tell you guys is it's going to be fun for everyone. So that's the only hint I can give you on
this. That's good to know. That's good to know.
About Pac-Man 99 earlier today. Is that what that?
So yeah, there will be more online games coming to the arcade. There will be more leaderboard games and all kinds of things. Jong's got a lot of good stuff cooking. I really can't wait for him to announce the next online game. I think a lot of folks are really going to be happy about it. So, because it's a game that I think everyone can play, whether you're old or young. It's not like it's only going to appeal to like a certain group within a group, right?
Pong.
Yeah. So all that stuff.
They can put Jong Pong out. They just got to make it free. Then they can skirt all the copy. And they don't get any. Right. If they don't make money on it, right?
I don't think that's how copyright works. But
that's not how it works.
I don't think so.
It works in my brain.
Can I be honest? As much as I love Jong, the Jong Pong thing is dumb. Can I be honest? But the worst thing is every time the pixel hits, they go Jong. Like, can you imagine being in a really competitive game? And it's like, I've just heard Jong 92 times in a row. Like, I'd be ready to throw my iiRcade out the window at that point.
Why are you the way that you are?
$1.99 super chat by iiRcade by Zohar. iiRcade is the IRC. Sean gave it a cool nickname. There you go. And then we have tempered glass coming. And all that kinds of stuff. Everyone says Jong Pong rocks. Really? Oh, come on, guys!
I love it. It's got different modes where you can like move them in and out, and
Pong.
People want it.
All right. Well, some people spent $550 on the Arcade1Up Pong table. So Michael B. The Game Genie has entered Jedi mode. The hood has gone up. Retro Collect says, Jeff, you need to stop picking fights on Facebook because you end up getting me stuck in the middle of them like we did this week. So way to go, Jeff. Way to go, Jeff.
Jeff, you know what the solution is?
I did
you got to double down. Yeah, double down. Do it twice as often.
Twice as often. Every Friday, controversial video. You heard it here.
That's right.
Now, what it should be is every time the pixel hits, it should be a random Jong slogan generator, right? So it should hit and go like, "So happy to see you," and then it goes back, and it goes, and then it goes back, and it goes, maybe. You know what I mean? And then it goes back. It goes, anything is possible. And then the best one, ding, 1.21 gigawatts. You know what I mean? Like that's what
that would
that's
be good.
what they need to
that'd
do.
be good, yeah.
Now if Jong Pong does that, PDubs is all in. But if it's just Jong, I'm out. All right, let's who else we want to talk about? I forgot where we were going next. Where were we going next?
Going to talk about random people and like insult them?
Yeah.
No. No, we actually had a plan. After iiRcade, who were we talking about again?
Pac-Man 99?
Yes, Pac-Man 99. So have you got
coming to iiRcade soon?
Yes, coming to
right?
Wait, no, it's not.
He's
like,
There is no way.
You just broke NDA, man. That's
there
it.
Is,
Game over.
There is no way Pac-Man 99 is coming.
Jong, if you're watching, I don't break NDA like PDubs. You can let me know all that information.
We want it, Jong. We want Pac-Man 99.
Yeah, look, this is why I wore my "I'm done peopling" shirt today, and here I am doing a live show, and I'm done
that shirt. That is
and dude, this was like $5 at Walmart. Like, you know, sometimes you'll find a gem there. You know, you can't complain. All right, so let's pivot over and let's talk about Pac-Man 99. So Pac-Man 99 is taking Nintendo by storm. MichaelB The Game Genie, you want to tell folks what that's all about?
I haven't played it yet. You should ask somebody else.
Has anyone on this panel played it? Shotgun?
I watched Rex.
I'm the MichaelB. I have not played it yet.
Really? What about Restalgia? You fired it up, didn't you, my friend?
Yeah, I did. I played it.
All right. Guys in the live chat, if you've played Pac-Man 99, what are your thoughts about it? Throw it in the live chat so I can get your comments on the screen. I greatly appreciate that. Restalgia, tell us about this game.
Well, do you know what Tetris 99 is?
I'm going to pretend I'm stupid so we have content for the show. So, no, never heard of it, Restalgia. What
awesome. You should Google something called Tetris 99.
Well,
Pac-Man 99 is just like it.
Yeah, but let's Google Pac-Man 99 because we're talking about Pac-Man 99. What is Pac-Man 99, Restalgia?
It is kind of a new take on Pac-Man. So they released it on the Nintendo Switch. You download it, you play against 99 or 98 other people, and they've got like little things that you can do in there to increase combos. And when you eat the ghosts, it kind of sends different things to other people's play fields that prevent them from completing. And you essentially you just want to get to that number one position. It's a lot of fun.
So it's a lot like the Super Mario game that they just had, right? Because I remember, do you guys remember when I said that Super Mario thing looks stupid, but then I played it and fell in love with it? So do you think the same thing is going to happen here with the Pac-Man game?
Yeah, 100%. I'm not like, I don't want to say I don't like Pac-Man. I'm just not, it's not like a game that I would choose to play. Just like if I'm sitting down, I'm not grabbing Pac-Man. I'm picking something else. But I did pick this up and I sat there for like a good hour and a half, just like really into the game. So I think that they did a good job. This is going to open it up to a lot of like a much more younger generation, I think, because it's competitive. Like it's not just playing Pac-Man. It's so much more in depth. There's so much more to do. You've got to really, really, really hone in and like develop a skill set to beat this game.
I know, but
so can I jump in here for a second? Like, Detroit Love, did you hear that? Listen to this fool saying he doesn't like Pac-Man. Like, who doesn't like Pac-Man? Can you believe that?
I cannot believe that.
Well, come on. Pac-Man's my mortal enemy with all the issues I've had with Pac-Man arcade cabinets. But, you know, I'll take Pac-Man on a Nintendo any day. I'm sure it's going to be great. I'm sure it'll be a great experience. So I'm going to try it this weekend myself, see what it's all about. Zohar gave us a $2 super chat. Michael B has gone to the dark side, finally. Just like Zohar, who got a new tattoo on his right butt cheek that says CoinOps X. Zohar is living that CoinOps X lifestyle, and he ain't ever going back. Ain't that right, Zohar? And we love him. We love him for it.
So Restalgia, I have a question about this. So in the regular Pac-Man, you got to get all the little pellets, right? But in this one, you're just trying to survive longer than everybody else.
Yeah.
So what's the point in getting all the little? I mean, is there any purpose in getting those?
The point is you got to eat Peter Dinklage.
Ew! What? You guys are great.
You're pretty close. No, the idea is that you end up stacking like combos by doing that, and every single time that you stack a combo and then you eat those ghosts, it sends like a miniature invisible Pac-Man to somebody else's playfield, and if they run into that Pac-Man, it slows them down. And when you get farther down to like 50 players or let's say 25 players left, it'll actually start sending like killer Pac-Man. So it'll send a red Pac-Man, and if you run into that, you die and you're kicked out of the game. So it's actually
so it's like a more powerful attack the more little things that you collect.
Exactly. Yeah,
okay.
It's actually really awesome. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
I watched Rexer play it last night. He's not too. I mean, he's really good at those retro games.
Yeah,
but he was getting in like top 10 scores sometimes. So
yeah, I can. My high score. I've only gotten to top 8 in the top 8, and then I lost at the 8th position. I haven't gotten to number 1, but it's like a really fun game. What's that? Yeah, I know. I'm just pretty.
You're not first, you're last.
I'm in 99th position. That's it. I lost right away, pretty much.
Rex is really good. He's the only human that I've seen competently play golf on the NES, so he is very good at retro games.
It's a good skill to have.
Hey, Restalgia, so what's the price of that game?
Free.
Oh,
No.
$3.99. Okay.
Free 99.
It's free 99.
it's free 99.
So there very likely will be additional like DLC packs that you can buy and expand and do different features and whatever, but the game itself is free, just like Tetris 99 and the Mario game or whatever. It's free if you want to play the base level game. So
and Restalgia, can you read off what Joel says you need to do to win at that game?
you got to get good. It's pretty simple.
You gotta get good.
I'm gonna have to steal a Switch from my son for a while. Then I don't know.
It's fun. It's really good.
Well, I'm gonna try and check it out this weekend. The only thing that upsets me is it something that's going to end up going away like the Mario game just went away? I mean, that Mario game was really, really cool. That thing is dead now, right? It's gone? Taken away?
It was taken away from the eShop? I don't know, but there's a difference between that because Nintendo owns Mario. They do whatever they want with it. So they'll probably bring it back and do some sort of promo and drive people to play it and whatever, but this is a Bandai Namco game. So it's kind of like the Tetris thing. Like Tetris is there and it's going to be there, and it's kind of like built into the ecosystem at this stage.
Look at this comment. I don't have a Switch.
It's going to cost you $3.99.
Oh, wait. Remind me, guys, not to lean back. I have a confession to make. I have an issue tonight. Before we went live, I'm not saying that I'm fat or anything, because I know that's the first thing people are going to say.
That's exactly what he's saying.
So I'm in my S Racer chair, and these chairs they're like $100 a pop. They're not as expensive or as cool as they kind of look, right? Or don't look. But, I'm leaning over as far as I can to reach something on the floor. When this thing is on wheels, and I could have just, scooted the chair over, but have you ever done that, right? I'm leaning, and one of my wheels completely snapped off.
PDubs. Did you not read the manual? It has a weight capacity of 450 pounds.
Yeah, I'm not 450 pounds. But what's funny is, so the wheel completely snapped off. So right now on my chair, one of the legs is just on the ground and the rest are on wheels. So if I lean in this direction, I am going to fall down live in front of everybody. So let's make sure PDubs doesn't get too excited during this episode. But yeah, I broke the wheel off my chair. Ridiculous. Now I got to get a new wheel or chair or whatever.
So here's a fun question. We've seen Tetris 99, Pac-Man 99. What's the next 99 game to come out? What are your votes?
Well, while people are thinking, Zohar gave us a $5 super chat. Pac-Man was my fave game till 1UP made 49 versions of it. Now I feel nauseous every time someone talks about it. I agree.
Yeah, I agree too.
I don't agree. If there's one game they've made too many versions of, it's Mortal Kombat. Like,
that franchise is something else, man.
Oh man.
Ouch.
Just a pile of hot garbage.
Oh my God, you're ridiculous.
Did they do Galaga 99? Didn't they do that one too? Like
that'd be good.
Oh man,
there's Galaga 98. I'm thinking of.
If they were doing
88,
I would think. Yeah. I would think an Atari title, and I feel like it's what would make sense would be something
Slurpee.
like
not Slurpee.
Slurpee 99.
Slurpee 99,
Everybody would get that.
Yeah.
I'm thinking either Tempest or Asteroids could potentially work in that format.
Oh, Tempest would be so cool.
Yeah, Tempest would be pretty sweet.
Are you trolling, Mike, or are you serious?
I love Tempest. Like one of my favorite games.
Dope.
All right, just
on the Switch, like with a little.
It'll be Joel's in the chat is saying ET99.
Oh wow! You just cost Zohar $10 out of his pocket. Michael B, how dare you? I'm unsubbing and unfriending.
Yeah, Mike, why would you say something so terrible about such an incredible franchise?
Zohar, you know I'm down with the MK. I'm part of the official MK Arcade1Up fan page, brother.
You know, speaking of Mortal Kombat, Jeff Rainwater wants to show you some brand new figures, and he says these are the best figures. These are the best figures for the greatest fighting game in history, which happens to be called what, Jeff?
Here you go, Zohar. Okay, this just showed up in the mail. It was a 22-pound box, and there's 3 boxes for the game, and it's a miniatures game for Street Fighter.
No kidding. And was this a Kickstarter?
Yes. I Kickstarted this like 2.5 years ago, I think. and I'm not even freaking joking. It took that long to get here. But look at these minis. Like, so here's M. Bison.
I want them.
Well,
that looks so good.
It looks great, man.
I mean, look at all these things. There's like every character. And I didn't even... There's people that spent hundreds on this to get like the full blown, like with all the new characters. And I mean, I didn't even do that, but there's Dalsum.
Oh, very nice.
That looks pretty sweet. Is he blowing fire?
And you guys, I know, I know all these characters. You guys have to tell me this one because I don't know who this one is.
Zohar, we're kidding.
Who is this one, Zohar? Who is this? I don't even know her name.
Oh, that's my girl, Cammy.
No, that's not Cammy.
I don't think that's Cammy.
No,
this is Cammy. Isn't this Cammy?
Jeff, you better send both of them to me.
There you go. That. Oh, come on, guys. Be nice to Zohar. Zohar's our friend. And also, Zohar, you know I've covered this 100 times on my channel. I like Mortal Kombat way more than Street Fighter, so don't worry about it. We're just
Zohar,
teasing.
I got
Zohar,
Sub-Zero.
he's lying.
So is this just like so how do the minifigs work there, Jeff? Is it amiibos or what do we got going on here?
It's a board game, right? So you get a deck of cards
Right.
for each character, right?
Uh-huh.
There's I haven't even played this yet. There's a lot of cards.
This looks
And
really
then
complicated.
There's like, dials and stuff for like their health meters and all that. There's custom dice that come with it. I have no idea how to play the game yet. I just opened the box. I haven't read through the rules yet, but it's some kind of you're drawing cards, you're fighting. There's a board. You move the little minis around. It's
Jeff,
probably a horrible game for all I know. I don't know. But the minis
what
are
size
amazing.
batteries do it take? What size batteries does it need?
For real?
How much did it cost for that set?
Oh, you're gonna get me in trouble.
But you're fine. You paid for it 2.5 years
Good
ago.
amount.
I don't. It's probably around $100 or something like that. It was, but there were some people that were spending way more than that.
That's not even that bad of a price for a game as complex.
I'm probably wrong. I don't remember. It was like 2.5 years ago. But
draw the card that says "Go play Tekken."
Jeff, you got ripped off, man. That's just a reskin Mousetrap.
Yeah,
probably. It's it plays like Shoots and Ladders. No.
So MichaelB The Game Genie. What's this fellow's name again in our live chat?
Mike Hawk Hertz.
And
mine too.
He actually has a great idea here because my son and I have a crap ton of amiibos that we don't even like play with. Like they're literally, we collect them like they're collectible figurines.
That's what I do.
So,
It looks like Restalgia. Yeah. Right?
That's what Restalgia's chest hair looked like when he was 6.
Story of my life, guys.
Oh man, my chair almost fell over that time. Ouch. All right, keep going.
That looks so dope. I would 100% buy those just for the figures.
Exactly. I was going to say, just the figures alone, I get.
If it's horrible, then the minis are still at least worth it, right?
Yeah. When does Shaq Fu the board game come out?
That'll be the next 99. Shaq Fu 99.
There you go. Yeah.
All right, let's get that guy full screen. Hang on, I want to see him full. Show me full screen, Jeff.
They look great. They seriously look great, and they do look like amiibos. I agree.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
They do look really good.
Yeah. Are those hand painted as well?
Yeah, pre-painted and everything.
Jeez.
There you go.
Well, guys, we're getting near to that part of the show that's probably the most. I almost lost it here. It's the most important part of the show. It's the show that It's the part of the show that MichaelB The Game Genie lives for. MichaelB, it is time to plug the merch.
All right. Boom! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, head on over to Restalgia's Teespring store to get your very own Super GameRoom Dudes merchandise. You can pick up your own MichaelB Win shirt. There's not a PDubs Win shirt because he's too busy getting kicked in the diddly. You can find our new shirts here with the art from Al, who formerly worked in the NHL. This thing looks incredible. Look at me in that deep purple, baby. Anyways, go over to Restalgia's Teespring store today. These shirts are fantastic.
Coupon code.
Yes, and Restalgia, what do you want to tell people about placing orders for the merch?
We've had some people place some orders, so I went ahead and I created a coupon code, Super GameRoom Dudes, SGRD. Just use that coupon code on checkout. You get 10% off.
What? 10%? It's like you're giving these things away for free. I'm reminded of that. What was that scene in Ghostbusters with Venkman when he's like 10%? Was it 5%? Oh, we're gonna give away balloons for the kiddos too. You guys remember that? Oh my god! All right, guys. So the link to Restalgia's Teespring store is in the video description that you're watching now. Coupon code is SGRD, and you will save 10% off your purchase. I will put that in the live chat. So don't forget, guys, get your discount. Get your Super GameRoom Dudes merch, or MichaelB The Game Genie is going to run wild on you.
Woo! Also, I have a Teespring store too, but I'm not allowed to put Super GameRoom Dudes merchandise up because Restalgia said he'd break my kneecaps. But anyways, go to my Teespring
and
store
too. I will. That's all the
You
problem.
were going to kill him before
Pretty
the
much.
show, and now you're like plugging his merch, and I don't know.
MichaelB, you should give a shirt away for free like Jong does. How about it? Should we do a t-shirt giveaway?
I will give away one of Restalgia's Teespring shirts every single day of the week because that comes out of his pocket, brother.
Let's do it, guys. Let's give away a Super GameRoom Dudes t-shirt. Now, if you answer this,
hold on, wait. Let's make it more fun. It doesn't have to be a t-shirt. It can be a long sleeve shirt. It can be a sweater. It can be a coffee mug. I went with coffee mugs.
Coffee mugs are the cheapest thing, you cheap boy.
They're also the coolest.
A dartboard?
All right.
Electronic dartboard?
Not yet. Teespring hasn't put dartboards up, but as soon as they do, I'll put the Flantastic or Flantality.
Right. So one lucky viewer right now is going to win their choice of Super GameRoom Dudes merchandise. All they have to do is answer a trivia question, and let's think of a good one. MichaelB, or Detroit Love, you guys got some deep. Let's find a deep cut. Something in the back of the Rolodex there, like go way back.
Something people can't Google.
Yeah, let's go way back.
Something that does not exist on the Google.
And whoever can answer it the fastest in the live chat. Now, keep in mind, guys, we're live on 4 channels. All the live chats filter into a single chat on our end. So whoever we see as the first person who answers correctly as they filter through. Yes. You know what I mean.
Corey just won. Corey won. He just got the answer.
He did already?
He got
The
it.
answer is for real.
So, Carl, do you have a question in mind, brother?
I do not.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
come on, guys.
Okay. Which Super GameRoom Dudes episode did MichaelB's pets mysteriously die in?
Oh my God! Yes,
That's a good one. That's good.
Do we know the answer to that?
yes.
I don't.
Put it in the private chat because I don't know what it is.
All right. So you don't have to say which episode, but let's put it this way:
No, 100%. You got to say the episode number.
No, because I don't remember the episode number.
Does Mike?
Who? Wait. Who was the guest star we had on
Oh, that's too easy.
when Mike's
Got to be episode number. Got to be episode number.
Which one is that?
They can search it. So if they know
41?
You guys, technically, Kev Gret is right. Just an
All right.
FYI.
Let's find out.
The one from Friday night.
Oh no, that's not it. All right, you guys got to let me know. Who... Wait, so are they putting
animals in
Are they
every
putting?
episode?
Wait, hold on. Are they putting the episode number in or the name of the guest star?
The episode.
Well, I don't know. You guys botched this one pretty good. So
I didn't. I said which Super Game Room Dudes episode.
All right. Well, now I got to look here.
I know what it is.
Oh, you know which number? Put it in the private chat.
I'm
you're
gonna
gonna have
find
to
out
filter
first.
through. Yeah.
Dude, stop sending me links to these XXX websites, Mike. Give me the link to the episode. God.
Oh, did you know Cool Toy started an OnlyFans today to get that new Transformers toy?
Yeah, I joined it. Yeah.
One of the benefits that you get if you join is he'll give you free ROMs.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dude, this question sucks.
Yeah, that's the worst question
Mike,
ever,
you're only
says
typing
Zohar.
All right.
two numbers.
If you give me someone probably
Oh my
somebody,
god. You guys are
probably-
terrible. I ask
Somebody
great
probably-
questions.
Somebody probably randomly guessed it.
We don't know the answer though. Somebody's probably right, like an hour ago.
I know it.
Yeah,
We're gonna have to
that's
go
not-
back and look.
That's not my fault.
Hey, somebody
Oh, my
point Michael to the.
Oh, look at Material Defender. He went
I can't
2,
even chat,
3,
man.
4, 5. All right, scrap it. This whole thing went kaput.
Nobody gets anything. Forget it. It's over.
All right, nobody gets any. God, that was a horrible question.
Okay, find a better question.
All right, so let's see here. Which?
No, it's a bad question.
No. All right, here we go. Who was the first Super Game Room dude to wear alien sunglasses on our broadcast?
That's a horrible question. No one cares about
It's only
alien
one
sunglasses.
person.
What?
I actually think that there's only 4 possible answers. So
I was gonna say.
that
Which-
looks like
Only 4
Zohar.
chance.
I think Zohar got it.
All right, hang on, and
It looks like it's Zohar.
Zohar is correct. Detroit Love was the first person to wear sunglasses with alien eyeballs.
So that was the worst question you could have possibly asked. 'cause
I'm
there's
trying
only
to
4
move on to the
That's
next
fine.
segment. This
Zohar,
is
Zohar,
for
gets, Zohar gets merch. No problem.
All right.
We're
All right.
doing another one.
All right,
Someone
Zohar.
else is also getting merch. Get
You're-
a better
all right.
question.
All right, so Zohar, you're going to get your pick of the merch. We're also going to do another giveaway right now. Someone else come up with a good question. I love it when a plan falls to pieces. Anyone else got one?
Yeah, I got one. I got
All
one.
right. All
Yeah,
right, let's
okay.
let's get something gaming related or
Which
something.
episode?
Which episode did one of my pets mysteriously die in?
No, we don't know the answer yet. Mike, if you know the answer, put it in the private chat. Help us out here, man.
I know who was the guest.
Yeah, let's do the guest. Fine.
All right, let's do the guest. Guys, on what episode of Super Game Room Dudes, who was our guest we were interviewing when Michael B murdered the poor dog Baroness? Put the guest's name.
Of which we have yet to see a live video of since.
Stephen Haywood. That's
You guys
my guess.
remember who it is, right?
No. Mike,
Oh my-
put it in
There.
the,
All right, I put it in the private chat. That was the guest.
okay, got it. Yep. I actually remember that very clearly now. Okay.
Nope.
It's all
Nope,
coming
it was-
back to me.
It was not Jong. It was not Jeff Falke.
Oh, we're gonna go on for an hour. Nobody's gonna guess.
It was not
No one's
Gilbert
gonna guess.
Godfrey.
There's one there from William Tinney. Do you want to just bring that one up on screen?
Genitals. No, it wasn't genitals. Oh God! The divorce lawyer. Okay, let's put he has a very large YouTube channel, guys. Very large YouTube channel, and he's from across.
Oh, don't give him any. Don't give him any clues.
We
Come
need
on,
to
man.
move on.
We only have
And he-
35. We only have 35 episodes.
And he's from across the pond, guys. Across the pond. Oh my God! So when in 2020 we'll be getting a smirk. You'll get it promptly. Don't worry.
Zohar, if you pick it, just seriously send me a message on Facebook. I'll order it for you tonight.
Oh my God!
Pick whatever you want. It'll probably be with you within a week or two.
The names you guess I do freely.
Put Jaster's comment up there. I don't know.
I'm done. Oh my God! Like, oh my God! No one knows this. Oh wait! We're gonna take it.
Nobody's
Larry
gonna
Bundy.
guess it.
There
We're
it is!
taking it.
Josephine!
We're gonna take
Oh.
it. We had Larry Bundy on, guys. Famous
Larry the
YouTuber.
Cable Guy. We had Larry the
Larry
Cable Guy on
Bundy.
our show.
We had Larry Bundy on, and that's what happened. In fact, the clip was Michael B dropped his coffee mug and his phone, murdered his dog. And if you guys go back and watch the clip, Larry Bundy, that British accent, he's like, "Did you just kill the dog?" Like literally, that's the clip. Did you just kill the dog? It was so funny. Oh my God.
Hey, PDubs.
Good memories.
Feeling generous. 2 more.
2 more.
Oh,
Wow. Okay, Restalgia, you better write all these down.
I've got the names. I got
Okay.
I got Joseph. I got Zohar. Those guys are going to have to connect with me so they can send me what they want, and I need an address to ship it to.
All right. Do you guys in the live chat, do you guys want us to do 2 more giveaways? You get to pick the merch, hoodie, sweatshirt, Restalgia also has Super GameRoom Dudes women's yoga pants as well.
If you want them, they're all yours.
And I know Shotgun Sean, you were eyeing those a little bit, right?
a little bit, yeah.
All right, Shotgun Sean, why don't you pick a trivia question that's video game?
Boy.
Pick a question that's video game related,
and
video
it can't be
related.
Googled. Something
That's tough. That's the toughest part, man. Video games can be Googled.
Well, I don't care. I don't care if it could be Googled. We got to move on. So let's do this. So pick something. Pick something that it's not too easy. That it takes them at least a second to Google.
Oh man. Pass. Jeff.
Jeff.
I got it. All right.
I can't think of one, man.
Every Tuesday and Friday, Jong does a live stream. How many of those has he done?
Do you know the answer to that, Jeff?
I do.
Can you put it in the private chat so I can help monitor?
How many live chat?
Oh, Sean's got it. Sean knows it because you've seen them all too.
All right, hang on. How many
that doesn't go to me though. So
how many live streams, guys? Let's find the names.
I'm pretty sure. I think I saw somebody.
Is this it right here?
Yep.
That's it.
Sailor? Is Sailor the first one? Let's discount double check. Sailor is the first one, guys. 92 episodes. Congratulations to Sailor. You will win your choice of merch. Restalgia will have to get in touch with you.
How do I do that? You get in touch with me.
Or you get in touch with us. Just email. You can email us here.
Send me an email to restalgia@gmail.com.
Right. And not his other email, restalgia@xxvideos.com.
No, that one is reserved for very specific videos.
That one's for business purposes.
I don't like to clutter that with fan mail. So,
all right, we're gonna do another giveaway here. Detroit Love, I feel like you've been missing out on this episode, my friend. I'm gonna let you pick one.
All right. So, tell me what game that you think this wording is from. Okay, it's an old game. You're standing in an open field west of a White House with a boarded front door. There's a small mailbox there.
What game is that?
Game?
Obviously, that's from Monopoly. Can you go with something harder?
No. What game is that from?
I know this.
No, you can't enter, Jeff. You're on the show.
Put it in the private chat. Hold on.
Okay, private chat.
Can I get the answer in the private chat?
It's in the private chat there.
Oh wait, and we got a winner. We got several winners. They threw in.
Lots of people.
No, you were the same thing I was thinking, Jeff, but that's not right.
That's not it.
Nope.
It's a great game though.
Is this it? Is it Zork?
It is Zork. It is Zork.
Well, according to our combined live feed, Soulless Swede is the winner.
Yep.
He was the first one to guess Zork. Congratulations. You'll get your choice of merch. And that is Restalgia at XXVideo. No, I'm sorry, Restalgia. What is it again?
Restalgia at Gmail.
Restalgia@gmail.com.
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 Who's the winner? Who was it? I didn't miss that.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was where did it go?
Where did it go?
Soulless Swede.
The problem is that I'm going to get 35 emails with people claiming to be this guy.
You know what?
Eight
I've actually
of them are going to be my troll accounts.
I've actually never had that happen. I've always been like, "Hey, you're the winner. Email me," and I only get the email from that one person.
So, in order to verify that you are the real person, you will have to send me a $5,000 e-transfer.
Oh my god!
And once I receive it, then I'll know that you are who you are, and then I will send you the shirt. No problem.
Guys, when I first became friends with Restalgia, he said, before I add you as a friend on Facebook, you have to promise to send me nudes. So, like, I totally get it.
Oh, and he did.
He did. All right. Let's wrap up our Arcade Gaming news here. I did a video about swapping your PCBs. So you can easily swap your Legacy Cabinet PCB into the Mortal Kombat Legacy Cabinet PCB. What if Arcade1Up sold that Bandai Namco Legacy PCB for you to just slap that inside of the Pac-Man 40th or the Miss Pac-Man cabinet or whatever you wanted to do? MichaelB The Game Genie, is that something they should do, or is that just wishful thinking? What do you think, my friend?
I wish they would have done it. Would have saved me $700 last night.
What about beta testing for them? Don't you get them for free?
No, we're not allowed to talk about the beta testing, so we'll get off that. So, anyways, what happens is we've been waiting very patiently, all the Pac-Man 40 buyers, because at one point, John D did say they were going to do a patch for the Pac-Man 40th because it has that same bilinear filtering that the Miss Pac-Man cabinet had. So we've been waiting very patiently, and the reality is it's like, I don't think it's coming right now, where they just released the Pac-Man Legacy cabinet. So I got tired of the filtering, and even though I love my Pac-Man 40th cabinet, I bought Pac-Man Legacy last night, and I'm going to try to sell my Pac-Man 40th. But, I mean, an upgrade kit, especially now where most of the monitors and the speakers and everything are now more standardized, that would be a good idea. But it just doesn't fit their model. I mean, they can sell 75 Pac-Mans to idiots like me that'll keep buying them. So why would they sell an upgrade kit?
What about you, Detroit Love? What do you think? Do you think Arcade1Up should just sell these PCBs to folks, or should we all suck it up and buy another cabinet?
Well, all of us modders have boxes full of them in our so we can just sell them to everybody. They don't need to do it.
Yeah.
Jeff, we're the minority here, right? I mean, it's like 90% of these are selling to people that are walking through Walmart and they don't even know that these other ones exist, right? So we're not the target market for these. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, Sean, what do you think? How many Arcade1Ups do you own, Sean?
I think I'm at 9 now, but I wanted the upgrade. Like I wouldn't want to swap that PCB into the Mortal Kombat one that I have now, because I'll tell you what, I'm still waiting on my Midway Legacy, but just checking out the Capcom Legacy I got, I love the dual speakers. The sound is incredible. I love that. The marquee looks great. I love the custom riser. So, like, honestly, when I see your video, I'm like, that's a great idea. But at the same time, I thought, oh, wait a minute. It has one speaker. And the same thing with my Final Fight. I'm like, I should keep my Final Fight. But again, one speaker. Playing Final Fight on the Capcom Legacy, whole new experience. It sounds incredible.
Yeah, that's why at the end of the video, what I did is, because if you just plug it in, it'll give you just mono sound through this mono speaker. But if you plug in a 3.5 millimeter jack, you will get the dual speaker surround sound. And of course, I have it going through a sound bar, which it's the sound bar does that, surround style, whatever sound. I'm not a speaker expert. Either way, it sounds amazing. You know what I mean? Plug it in a sound bar and just mounting it on top. It was like boom, boom, done. You know what I mean? So you can get that sound. In fact, even better sound by going that route as well. So, however, if you don't like the look of the older cabinets, right, and you want the newer look of the cabinets, that's a reason as well, just to go get the upgrade. What were you going to say, Michael?
Yeah, so I have a question. A lot of people have been mentioning that there seems to be some filtering applied to the Capcom Legacy cabinet. I was waiting on Restalgia to open his to tell me about it, but I don't want to wait till next February. So
I'm a sealed box collector, Mike.
Have you noticed any filtering? Like, does anything look off with the picture to you, Sean, on your Capcom Legacy?
Nope.
Okay.
I think it looks great. I think the picture looks a lot better.
Or does it have a filter?
Yeah.
Like
do they put like a CRT filter or anything on the actual screen, or is it
like they have the scan line option there, but I didn't mess with that yet. But I mean, just comparing that to the Gen 1 cabinet, man, I see a big difference in display, and it looks great. I think it looks a lot better.
So, Sean, I really like something you said too about this that people are forgetting. I mean, I had the Street Fighter version 1, the Street Fighter First Wave cabinet. I had the Final Fight Wave 2 cabinet, and I loved them so much. But the fact that you could upgrade here, you were getting a better screen, you're getting stereo speakers. I mean, it's just the lit marquee. Like, they were never going to come out with an official Final Fight lit marquee. So the upgrade alone was worth it to me. I love it.
And like, I don't know if it's just my cabinet, but I've noticed little crackling sounds in the Gen 1 Street Fighter. I have not heard that in this one. I have not heard it in the Capcom Legacy. I've tried putting the volume up. I tried to hear this crackling noise, but I haven't.
Little bit of a pro tip. I don't know if you know, but in the Gen 1 Street Fighter, sometimes the left speaker audio didn't work during Super Street Fighter 2 and Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. No one knows about that. That's a big secret.
I play the Champion Edition. I played that one. So
yeah.
That's when I play the most.
So, guys, the last couple weekends, Detroit Love has had to go pick up his daughter. So he's on his way to pick up his daughter right now. So he had to take off. So he didn't want to be rude and interrupt. So, guys, thank Detroit Love as always for being part of our show. We love him to death. Restalgia, why not? Can we just flash and make our own custom firmwares? You got one you're ready to release to everybody, right?
Oh, for what? For the Arcade1Ups?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you can totally do that. We
that way we can put whatever games we want on these things. Can you do that?
In theory, yeah. So what we're working towards doing is getting RetroArch running on it. So we are looking to take the firmware, strip it down, remove any of the assets that Arcade1Up could say, hey, you're not allowed to do that. Well, okay, so we'll get rid of any logos and ROMs and whatever. We'll completely strip it down to bare bones. We will throw on custom graphics. We'll put on RetroArch as the engine, put in a bunch of cores, and then all you need to do is pop a USB drive with an OTG adapter into the machine with whatever you want, and Bob's your uncle. Off you go. It'll take some time, but that's kind of the plan. I'm still trying to collect some extra boards because I have no doubt in my mind I'm going to fry a few of them while I'm kind of working on them. So,
all right, and then you are going to sell these on your website as well.
100%. I'm going to sell them on the Teespring store. It's going to cost you $35,000 per board. I thought that was a reasonable price. No big deal.
Okay.
But no ROMs.
Wait.
ROMs.
See, I never
ROMs. You got to get those from Cool.
Wait a minute. I never know.
Yes.
I never know when you're joking. Are you being for real right now?
I'm not going to sell that, man. Of course not. What we're going to do is we're going to release the firmware, and then people can download it and sideload it themselves.
For real?
Yes. Yes, PDubs, for real.
Got him! Got him!
Good.
Yes! Got him again! For real, with Restalgia.
These are really, genuinely very creative. I enjoy seeing the new ones every single week. Good for you.
All right, but which one is your favorite of all time? Which one's your favorite?
Oh, I don't know. Hold on. Can you put them all up on screen at the same time?
Not at the same time.
Well, give me something.
All right,
let's reference.
All right.
So many now.
Let's go backwards in time. So there's Ted.
There was one that was really, really disturbing.
You have the Harry and the Hendersons. Isn't that one?
Yeah,
no.
It was the one Harry and the Hendersons where Restalgia's face was actually moving.
Guys, in the live chat, everyone.
I do like this one.
Tell us which one's your favorite. This Teen Wolf might be my personal favorite because it's just so good.
It's very well done. What else have we got in there? That's good.
That's good.
Oh wait, that's not Restalgia. This one right here, Steven.
That's good.
Oh man, and then the OG original. Who remembers the original? Oh my god,
a lot of people saying Teen Wolf. Teen Wolf.
Teen Wolf was quite epic. It surely was. So.
You're going to give our viewers nightmares, man. You got to be careful.
Teen Wolf was the best. You need to put that on a t-shirt because it's like a t-shirt of a guy showing off his t-shirt. You realize that? That's like
there's so many copyright issues with that one. I don't feel like getting into it with a
dude. You're selling baked firmware on your website. What does it matter?
Baked firmware. It's completely legit. It doesn't break anything.
Okay.
Totally fine.
I still want to see a Chef Boyardee, SpaghettiOs with Michael B, on the can, right?
Oh,
and instead of Chef Boyardee, just says
pouring the SpaghettiOs out the genie lamp.
All right,
that's a shirt.
So it has been a lighter news week, which is nice because we get so overwhelmed when all these companies are coming out with all kinds of stuff, right? What we can't say is that the yeah, that's it. We nothing else, right? What's up? Go ahead, man.
There is one other thing. A lot of people in Canada were a little disappointed because notices came out from the Brick recently that the AtGames Legends Pinball are going to be delayed just a little bit, and some people got really freaked out because there were notices that went out that it might be June. There's nothing guaranteed on this, but the information we're getting from Arlene at the Brick is they're expecting the shipments in next week. So the second week of April, and then hopefully we're talking about the first week of May before they hit the distribution centers. So guys, be patient, be just patient with the Brick. They're doing everything they can to get the pinball tables here. I know everybody freaked out about the June dates, but Arlene says we should still be on track for them coming into the port in Vancouver next week, hopefully, fingers crossed, and then we'll get them first week of May, second week of May.
Yeah, well, how about a shout out to AtGames, man? They finished Wave 3, they're on Wave 4, and AtGames is going to do a Wave 5 for pinball reservations. Now, what's interesting is we don't know exactly when that's going to go live, but then again, at the same time as Wave 5, they got to fulfill the Canadian orders, they got to fulfill the Wave 5 order, or the Wave 4 orders, as well as they're going to keep feeding cabinets to Sam's Club. Sam's Club, guys, wants to sell this pinball machine. So it's going to be interesting. I think some folks, you could place your Wave 5 reservation, but also if you get one at Sam's Club, then you can cancel your reservation, that kind of thing. Sean, you got your pinball machine, right? And
sure do.
What's the real world feedback? What do you think about the AtGames pinball machine?
I love my AtGames pinball. Love my AtGames pinball, especially the playfield. You got a nice big 32-inch playfield. Back glass looks great. Now, again, I also have the 1-Up. I got the 1-Up Star Wars.
Right.
So, and that's on the 24-inch. Now, comparing those, I'm like, I still love my AtGames. I love my AtGames, and I still love my 1-Up. Like, there's perks to each one. There's things you're going to like about them, and there's things you're not going to like. But I'll tell you something. That artwork on the 1-Ups, wow. Michael B agrees, man. It's spectacular. I love the looks of those. And also, I think the recess on the 1-Ups compared to the Toy Shock. I mean, they're both 24-inch screens, but I actually enjoy just that recess. It gives you a better experience than playing on your Toy Shock too. The 24-inch screen doesn't really bother me. Let me tell you, that 32-inch on the AtGames, wow, it's a changer, man. It's a game changer. I love it.
Sean, you know what I like most about the Arcade1Up pinballs?
What's that?
Look at all that chrome.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Let's just put some bling on it, right?
Yeah.
Put some bling on that.
Even the back glass, man. The back glass on the 1-Ups, like it's great. I have no regrets on buying a 1-Up. And even though I love my AtGames, I also love my 1-Up. I can't put anything down between both of them.
If you had to pick one or the other, you could only have one. Which one would it be?
What, you sound like? Am I Doug? What am I? You're trying to make me choose one?
Yeah, I want to know. I don't know how much
one or the other.
Here, so if I got one of them, which one would it be?
I'll tell you then. All right, AtGames.
There you go.
AtGames.
Just because it's pretty and shiny doesn't make it better. You know what I mean? So that's kind of like where I go with the AtGames pinball machine as well. If I had them all in a row and could only turn on one and play it, I would I would turn on my Legends pinball machine. No. $5 super chat. Is there any word from AtGames about frame skipping on the pinball and OTG? So many people are posting. Well, I think that it's still being worked on, correct? And I believe the pinball firmware has not been released yet either. They released the firmware for all the cabinets. Pinball firmware is still being looked at, guys. So let's see what happens, what they announce when that firmware is ready to be released. Could be a day or two, could be a week. We don't know. As long as they take their time and do it right and fix issues with the haptics, as well as with that OTG frame skipping, since that was such a big selling feature buying this pinball machine, I think people will be happy. So hopefully we'll see that. But if it doesn't happen today, it'll happen by hopefully next, what is it, Thursday now? It's a firmware Thursday, Restalgia? It's been Thursday.
Yeah, they're doing Thursday releases now.
Yeah, it used to be Wednesdays, but guys, it's probably officially Thursdays now. So just a heads up there for firmwares. Also, when it comes to your accessories, excuse me, guys, We're still looking at possibly getting our pinball control decks sooner than May 10th. We talked about this last week on the Super GameRoom Dudes. PK, let me give you guys that little bit of nugget. Everything else is looking like it's coming out May 10th or later. It all depends on what's going on with shipping, logistics, and all that good stuff. But minus that, with AtGames, there's not a lot going on. They added a couple games to Arcade1Up, but I didn't even read. Did any of you know what they were?
One of them was an iiRcade title.
Oh, don't you guys?
Is that Fighters? What was it? Fighters something.
Oh, yeah, they've added a lot. I find it funny that a lot of games that are in Jong's iiRcade store, once his store went live, AtGames then added them to Arcade. Yep. It's like, you're just like, that's kind of like a little competition thing there, right? They're like, hey, we got that game too. You know what I mean? Like, hey, that was, I found that, coincidental? I mean, come on. 3 weeks in a row.
Fighters history. That's what it is. Fighters history.
3 weeks in a row. Come on now. That was more than coincidental. You know what I mean? Like one game, same week, I get it. But three weeks in a row. Come on now. Yep. But minus that, guys, it's been a little bit of a slow week. And it gives us a chance to have a shorter show because we always drag these things out. And I hate doing 90 minutes. So, guys, I think we're pretty good. Jeff Rainwater, Shotgun Sean, really appreciate you guys, community members, joining our show. Hopefully you guys had a good time.
Had a blast, man. Thanks for having us. Thank you.
We appreciate seeing you guys in the live chats. Now that I have finished messing around with the Legacy cabinet, this weekend I'm going to build my Marvel vs. Capcom cabinet, and I am going to destroy MichaelB The Game Genie live in front of the millions and millions of Super GameRoom Dudes fans. So if you guys are ready to watch MichaelB get a beatdown, don't miss it. But minus that, Restalgia, MichaelB, what videos are coming out on your channel? And guys, don't click away just yet. We're going to do a little something special.
Which Legacy?
Restalgia, you want to go first, buddy?
No, you can go first.
Okay, well, coming up this, I don't know if I'm going to do one tomorrow night. WrestleMania, 2 nights of WrestleMania is going on, so it's the one time of the year I might actually watch some WWE. So I'll probably be caught up with that. So usually I stream Saturday nights. I don't think I'm going to get to this week, but Monday I'll be back with another chill and chat with MichaelB, and everybody's been giving me a hard time saying it's the Arcade1Up show. This Monday we're going to be doing a very specific what's next for the companies. So we're going to talk about what's the next hardware coming out for iiRcade, what's the next hardware coming out for AtGames, and what's the next hardware coming out for hardware, not software, hardware. Coming out for Arcade1Up.
Hardware.
So what do we think's in the future? So we're talking about will iiRcade come out with the II dartboard like we've always said they might come out with? We don't know. We'll find out Monday.
I like while you're talking and we're all showing off our goodies while you're talking. Michael Suna gave us a chat, $5 super chat, said thanks for the show this week. Guys, if you won one of the branded t-shirts or whatever you want, make sure you email Restalgia to claim your prizes. And because we did this last week and had a blast with it, guys, if you enjoyed the show, start putting your comments in now so I can add them to the HBO outro. Everyone had a blast doing that last week. As always, guys, give us a thumbs up on the way out. Click those subscribe buttons. Click those bells so you don't miss any content. And as we'll see you guys, how does he say it?
Next time on the web.
On the web. You guys have a great weekend, and it's WrestleMania. Oh, yeah.
WrestleMania.
Later, dudes.